Some key points regarding something terrible or something truly emancipating. Truths we need to get free by Avakian.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The fascists are not radicals. They are reactionaries. The mainstream media in this country, such as CNN, continually refer to the followers of Donald Trump and others who are seeking to institute fascism as radicals.
Radical.
But they are not radicals at all. Radical has to do with root. It involves getting to the root of things. In this case, getting to the root of the system in this country, the system of capitalism-imperialism, which is rooted in the capitalist mode of production, based on ruthless exploitation of billions of people throughout the world. Including more than 150 million children. These fascists are fanatical supporters of this system of exploitation and oppression. They are not radicals, but reactionaries. They are reacting with vicious insanity against changes that have allowed some measure of inclusion for people who, in the history of this country, have been subjected to laws and customs that have treated them as less than fully human, as inferiors, outcasts, and aliens, including Black people and other people of color, women, LGBT people, and immigrants, especially from non-European countries. These fascist-crazed outrage is also directed against others who are not white Christian fundamentalists, including people of different religions, and the growing number of atheists, agnostics, and others who are not followers of traditional religions. It is true that what these fascists are aiming for is drastic change and fanatical opposition to the mainstream of democratic capitalist society today. Some of these fascists may even throw around the word revolution.
The Trump revolution.
But what they are really about is not revolution, but restoration. Restoring the kinds of openly oppressive racial and gender relations that existed before the 1960s. Or even looking back to the situation that existed before the Civil War of 1861 to 1865, with literal slavery, which is why many of these fascists go around waving the Confederate flag, the flag of the Southern slave owners and white supremacists. In terms of a real revolution in today's world, a revolution to overthrow this system of capitalism-imperialism and put an end to slavery and oppression in any form, these fascists are fanatically opposed to this. They are firmly on the side of counter-revolution. It is those of us who are actual revolutionaries today, the revolutionary communists, who are the true radicals, in the most correct and very best sense. In our scientific approach to understanding why the world is so messed up, we have dug down to the root of this system of worldwide exploitation and oppression, capitalism-imperialism, and identified this as the fundamental cause of the terrible conditions of the masses of humanity and the threat to the very existence of humanity. On this basis, we are determined to overthrow and uproot this whole system and replace it with a radically different system on the road to the emancipation of humanity as a whole, which is set forth in the Constitution for the new Socialist Republic in North America.